can't win a faceoff, can't kill a penalty, can't hold on to the lead. The Red Wings drop another game here in Sweden on the second half of a back-to-back, this time against the other Ontario team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of a bad business decision on my behalf to make a Red Wings video earlier this morning, like half an hour or an hour before the Red Wings game against Toronto would start. I completely messed up in that respect. Like, you don't want to get any overlap with these things. You don't want to make a video about a certain team just an hour or two before that team plays, because most of the fans that would be watching your video would mostly prioritize to watch the game instead. And that's not really an indictment against you. It's just how, like, the market works, right? Like, of course, people would prioritize the main team rather than any sort of analysis or an article. You're not going to read an article about the Red Wings while the Red Wings are playing. You watch the game. So that was a bad business decision on my part, so why not go out there and double down with even more Red Wings content, because y'all had a pretty alright reaction in the last one despite the video being so negative. And I'm not talking about the video about ASP, I'm talking about that Ottawa Senators video from yesterday, the Tim Stützle baseball swing. And all James Reimer comments aside, what I wanted to open up this video with was the conversation regarding the goaltending once again. Alex Lyon for the Red Wings, hey, this guy's legit. I know he lost the game, I know he let in 3 in the third period, but come on. Cross-crease opportunities, beautiful one-timers in the slot. You can't really blame Lyon when the puck goes in the back of the net like that, especially when the Red Wings are giving the Maple Leafs chances like that. The Wings lose 3-2 in Sweden. It's in regulation, so they don't get a point out of this one, even though they had the 2-0 lead after 40 minutes. The first 2 periods looked pretty good, and admittedly, the Wings looked like a team that deserved to be on top. Big props over to Derek Lalonde, forcing the refs to take a look and eventually getting a penalty shot out of that Morgan Rielly play in the slot. Big props to Daniel Sprong for coming in and absolutely razzle-dazzling the pants off of Ilya Samsonov, to the point that both Nicholas Kronwall and Henrik Zetterberg in the crowd are shocked and in awe. That was cool. Big props over to Lucas Raymond for the beautiful snipe that he was able to provide to give the Wings this 2-0 lead. Lots of props to go around in this game in the first 40 minutes. And of course, Alex Lyon making the big saves, looking like a guy that deserves to be in the NHL. This is his first start of the year, so good on him for providing a legitimate showcase of talent, especially after what we had seen out of James Reimer yesterday. So, heading into the third period, they said it on the broadcast, Chris Osgood said it, we were all saying it on social media, the Wings just gotta hang on. Like, they've been the better team over the past 40 minutes. There is no reason, if they play with any sort of consistency, that they should let this game get away from them. And then the Wings let this game get away from them, starting out with Tyler Bertuzzi. Okay, you can't really expect the Maple Leafs to get shut out for an entire 60 minutes, so Alex Lyon's gotta let in 1. Let it be a cross-crease opportunity. Popped out right there in the slot for Tyler Bertuzzi. Not a bad goal to let in if you're a goalie. Nylander with the pass, Bertuzzi with the drive into the middle, and he gets the Leafs on the board. Okay, 2-1. The Wings still have control. The Wings still have momentum. They still can hold on to this game, right? And to be fair, the Wings did hold on for a good chunk of this third period. It's just, as the Maple Leafs started to wake up, they realized, hey, we're in Sweden. William Nylander has his homecoming going out for him. He's already got an assist. Let's go out there and get him a goal. The Red Wings take an unfortunate penalty that you could debate was pretty soft. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't really the most definitive and solid penalty I feel they could have taken, but Moritz Seider tripping against Matt Nyes, that's all the Maple Leafs need to get themselves the opportunity to score. And it all starts off with a face-off. The Wings can't win the draw, they can't clear the puck, they can't kill the penalty, and then it's Marner out in front of Nylander, who one-times it right in the slot. Beautiful shot. Like, you can't stop that if you're a goalie. That's such a tough one to stop, especially from that angle. William Nylander is so good. He's been fantastic this season, and he gets his 3rd point of the night just a minute later as John Tavares makes it 3-2 and gives the Maple Leafs the big, bad lead. That's all she wrote in this one. Like, the Wings, all it took for them was 7 minutes pretty much to collapse and lose this game. The power play, the goal by Nylander, the cross crease by Tavares, it was Bertuzzi cross crease in front for Tavares who got that goal in the back door, making it 3-2 Toronto. 3-2 is the final score of the game, and the Red Wings just do not find themselves confidence in the last 20 minutes or so. This was it, man. Like, this was the game where the Wings, had they held on to the 40-minute lead, they had 2-0. If they just shut it down, Lyon still continued playing as well as he did. You had that defensive core actually step up and do stuff. Jeff Petrie is out of the lineup, for crying out loud. As long as the Wings held on, they would have had a bye opportunity to winning this game. But no, they shoot themselves in the foot with penalties and an inability to kill that lands them a regulation loss after being so good in the first 40 minutes. Alex Lyon deserved better in this one. It's almost like the team had the 2-0 lead after 2 periods and we're like, okay, we're going to win this game 2-0. We're going to win this game 2-1. We don't need to go out there and get any more goals. Just hold on to the lead. And okay, I get it, it makes sense, you want to make sure your goalie's playing well and hold on to that lead, but you gotta try at least contributing offensively too. Don't just sit back, let everything happen, let the Maple Leafs take control in the offensive zone. And when you do that, you have to make sure you can clear the puck. Kill the gosh darn penalties, for crying out loud. You could say the Seider one was soft, but hey, it was called, and the Wings just can't kill. What's going on here? It almost feels like this is the same team from last year. After all the trial and tribulation over the past decade's worth of Red Wings hockey, this was supposed to be it. Okay, they're back. They had the great start. DeBrincat, Larkin, Raymond, everybody on top of the league in points, all the wins, 5-game winning streak. It's great. And now they're coming back down to earth. But it's not just they're coming down, they're melting down. They're crashing down to earth in games where they're showing off just so well for 20, 30, 40 minutes at a time, only to completely blow it. Yesterday, they came back after being down 4-0. Okay, firstly, you can't be down 4-0 in the first place, but you came back, amazing, and then the overtime just sucked, and you lost. Now in this one, you're up 2-0. Great, you look good. And then the Wings take the foot off the gas pedal like, bro, you can't be doing that. Gotta be hanging on to these games. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the meltdown in Detroit. This team has just found another way to surprise us once again with a result that they arguably should not have gotten. Alex Lyon, that guy played his heart out. He's pretty good. I mean, he should be more utilized as the season goes on, especially if he's going to be able to perform consistently like that. Again, cross crease for Bertuzzi, not Lyon's fault. Cross crease for Tavares, not Lyon's fault. Big one-timer by Nylander, not Lyon's fault. That was a perfect shot. Maybe I'm making excuses for the goalie, but at the same time, like, can you look at this game, watch it, and say that Lyon was the reason they lost? 3-2, and one of the 2 goals was a penalty shot. Like, the Wings and the offense just completely dried up in this one after scoring 4 in quick succession against the Ottawa Senators yesterday. What happened here? What happened? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you're a Red Wings fan or if you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. What are your thoughts about this global series game? I mean, look, Wings fans, if you want positivity, you want to talk about some good things going on with your team. We did make a video published about, 5 hours ago, talking about Axel Sandin-Pellikka. That guy has been very good in the SHL, comparable to Dahlin and Hedman. You could very well debate. So, check out that video if you want to see some positive Red Wings stuff, especially after these 2 losses against the 2 Ontario teams. If you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, what are your thoughts on your team's ability to come back? I felt the Maple Leafs actually did start putting the gas pedal down on their own time in the 3rd period. It contrasted very nicely with the Wings. That's just admittedly how the game goes. One team plays well, the other team plays poorly, and the fans of either team are on the opposite sides of the emotional spectrum. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the Red Wings versus the Maple Leafs. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.